Hi there. So a little bit on Mendeley. Hopefully you're using it to store PDFs and documents so that you can move them from computer to computer, take notes on them. Basically, it's your virtual file cabinet. But you can, if you don't have access to either EndNote or Zotero, you can use Mendeley to build your bibliography and cite in your document. So I'm going to pop on over to Microsoft Word. There's a plugin that you can use, and if you're using the plugin, once you install it, and if you just do a general web search, you'll find it. I can't really reinsert it because it's already here, but if you open up the references menu in Word, you'll see Mendeley Cite-O-Matic is here. And this it seems like there's a couple different names this uses. That might be wrong when I'm looking for things online. Anyway, you can choose your citation style. So I'm going to go with APA 7th edition here. And then make sure that Mendeley is open. So if I click on Open Mendeley, it's linked to Mendeley, and now it says AMA, and I'm going to go back to APA, and I want to use this style. So I'm going to say Done, and I should be ready. So I took this Word document, put it in onto Google Drive to have somebody take a look at it, and then when I downloaded it again from Google Drive, the citations that I inserted using Zotero kind of just got bumped into plain text. So if I really want to be able to fully use my citation manager, I want to reinsert them again. And so I'll just use this as an example here to show you. So what I'm going to do is, I know this is Arsky and O'Malley's scoping reviews. I'm going to click my cursor where I want the citation to go and click on Insert New Citation. And the new citation, now I'm going to search, and I can search in my library. And if you have multiple libraries, you can also go to Mendeley's sort of big archive of everything that anybody has uploaded to Mendeley. But I'm going to search my library, and I'm going to go ahead, and Arsky is kind of unusual. No, Arksy. There we go. Arksy and O'Malley, Scoping Studies Methodological Framework. Done. Okay. I'm going to click on OK. And it will format my citation and put it in, and now it's actually not even giving me APA style, it's giving me a different style. But if I go through my document and replace all the citations that I have in here, what I can do next, and I'll just show this one because it doesn't matter if you have 1 or 100 citations, is here's my reference list. So if I want to build my reference list, I don't want to replace this one right now because I want to make sure that I find all the right citations, but I'm going to click just somewhere in my document, and let me just new reference list. I'll put this here, and that way I'm not deleting anything that I might want later. So what I then do is insert my bibliography here in my little section, and it will think for a little while, I hope. There we go, a little spinning blue cube, and eventually put in my new reference list. And then I can also change the style. So for some reason the style is not being pulled in here. That's a little problematic. I've found a few glitches. But that gives you an idea of how you can, without taking anything into EndNote or over into Zotero, you can just use Mendeley to do this. So if you're doing if you've done your research, you have your documents in Mendeley, this is pretty rudimentary. It's pretty basic. And one thing to think about, though, is, and I probably should put a big warning on here, but I saw some librarian saying, oh, you should use EndNote and Zotero both. And what I want you to think about is, if you're handing off a document to somebody else, or if you are trying to use both of them to build a bibliography, it will explode in kind of a bad way. And what I mean by that is it will get rid of all your references. So if I click in here, I've got my bibliography that I had previously in Zotero, but as soon as I went into Google Drive and came back down, then the automatic component of this disappeared. So if I decided I wanted to insert another citation, it basically will erase some of these. So that's just a quick tour of another feature of Mendeley. So if you're using it, you can build your bibliography fairly simple, and that way you don't ever have to type anything in. So I hope this helps. Happy researching.